Hi, I'm Lauren Kane and I'm the founder of Elm Dirt, where we make microbe-based fertilizer. What the heck are polyphenols and why should you care? Polyphenols are something you should be eating. You should be eating them every day, and there are some that you have even heard of, even if you haven't heard of the word polyphenol. So polyphenols are something that's found in different foods that help decrease your risk of disease and increase your immunity, help increases your longevity too. One of the most famous polyphenols is resveratrol, which if you haven't heard is in wine, which there was a study done a while ago that showed that if you had it in large quantities, you would benefit your anti-aging and your longevity. However, if you're trying to drink wine to do that, ends up being a poor option because you have to drink a lot of wine in order to get the benefits, and drinking that much wine negates the benefits of getting that much resveratrol. So that's just the most famous polyphenol out there. You can find resveratrol in other things besides wine. It's in red grapes because that's where it came from originally. And then there's other things like catechins, quercetins, and also flavonoids. And so there are all sorts of different hosts of polyphenols in different foods. In fact, if you are eating a rainbow of food, you're getting a variety of different polyphenols. And those polyphenols all have different benefits that you are getting in your body. So where do polyphenols come from? And why do some foods that are grown, that are the exact same, grown differently, have more than others? So what happens, polyphenols, they're really great for your body. They do all sorts of wonderful things. And so people are always trying to get more of them. And you're like, hey, if I eat more grapes, will I get more resveratrol? Well, it kind of depends. If the grapes are grown with synthetic fertilizer in poor soil, maybe not as much as you would want. But if it is grown in healthy soil with organic fertilizer and that focus on regenerative agriculture, which is that focus on soil health, you can actually increase the amount of resveratrol in those grapes. And you can increase the amount of benefits you're also getting off of them. One of the other compounds that's in food is terpenes. Terpenes are what give basil its smell. It's also in a wide variety of other things. Anything that has a smell, even tomato plants, have terpenes in them. And terpenes also have some other benefits. They can be antioxidants, they can have some cancer-fighting ingredients, they can have some other different compounds to them. And it's another one that is boosted by growing in healthier soil. And promoting that healthier microbial life in your soil is really what's doing it, because when you have healthy soil, you have not only a lot of organic matter in there that has whole foods for your plants, also have the microbes that break down that organic matter, talk to the plants, and supply the plants what they need when they need them. So some of the times when I've done some tissue sampling and I've done some research with our products, Elm Dirt, I've also noticed some other things. We were working with a corn farmer the other year, and we were doing some tissue sampling alongside growing a side-by-side trial from one field to the next. They're right next to each other, they're the same type of crop. One of the things we noticed was in the field that was applied with synthetic fertilizer, the corn plant got a mixed signal and it increased its iron uptake by 1,000%. And a corn plant increases up over 1,000% more than the field where it's grown organic fertilizer. Well, that may sound nice of, hey, look, the corn has more iron in it. But what really is going on is it's increased its iron uptake, but it maybe has forgotten to increase some other compounds. It may have locked out another ingredient that it should have uptaken. And so that can be detrimental to the health of the plant, but can also mean that it's not as strong of a plant. It can mean that it doesn't develop in the right way. And so with the microbes handling the nutrient supply, then the plant gets what it needs when it needs it, and it can develop healthily and strongly, have that natural defense system, helps it grow to be a strong, healthy plant. And when it's a strong, healthy plant, it's got everything that you need on the back end. So some of the other ways that kind of about this is an organic plant. It's out there and it is having to work to find the nutrients. It's having to communicate with other the microbes, the fungi in the soil, the fungi that's going to get more nutrients and more water for plants. Also signaling back and forth of, hey, look, there's this pest or this disease out there. Let's increase our immune system. And they're doing a whole bunch of functions. And when we are, I say as fertilizer, synthetic pesticide, synthetic weed killer, all of a sudden we're in control of this environment. Now we've killed off the microbes in the area, and we've now put the plant on life support. We're giving it everything it needs, and so then not only will it maybe get some signals and uptake more of one thing, it doesn't have to then correct itself. It can continue to uptake the synthetic fertilizer. It can continue to grow and develop the way you think it should grow, and then we keep it from signaling. Basically, is okay. There's a pest, we notice it, we go ahead and spray for the pest. Now the pest is no longer there, so that signaling doesn't happen as much as it probably should. There's less work for the plant itself to grow. Now, as people, when we have to struggle, let's say struggle, we work out as we walk, as we move our bodies, and we do things, and we talk to other people, and we build those social bonds, and we do other things that kind of grow, right? If we just sat on our couch and we had food delivered to our door every day, never had to leave, we wouldn't be the best versions of ourselves that we could possibly be. And it's through all those different trials that we grow into better people. And that is the same thing for plants. There's a whole bunch of analogies of how grow is very much similar to how all living things grow and develop. And it's through and understanding language of plants that we can better grow our food, better grow our plants, and make it easier on ourselves too. Because when we leave that soil health open, all of a sudden those soil microbes are down there and they're controlling the pH of the soil, and they're talking to the plants, and their plants react to the environment and helping them become more drought tolerant. It means that we as people get to do less, because the plants themselves become more self-sufficient and more resilient against some of those factors in their environment. And it can be really fulfilling to see your garden really come to life when you up some of those regenerative techniques and really focus on the soil health. And so that's some of the ways that you can grow a little bit more in your own garden. It's something that's going to be more nutritious at the end of it. I started this conversation talking about polyphenols. At the end of the day, you have your plants growing in the best possible way. You're going to get the best possible results out of it.